ये फेस पे पहुंचे
आप लोग काइंडली आगे आ जाइए, गेस्ट आ गए हैं, बस वो 1-2 मिनट में यहाँ पे आते हैं। आगे वाली सीटों पे आ जाओ, वो ज्यादा अच्छा है, कैमरा ज्यादा लोग नजर आएंगे। जो पीछे बैठे हुए ना, पीछे जो बैठे हुए वो आगे आ जाए। Thank you so much for coming and joining the session. जी स्टूडेंट, काइंडली आप लोग बीच वाले पैनल में आइए, यहाँ से साइडों से बीच वाले में आइए, साइड्स पे बैठे हुए हैं और आगे गेस्ट भी आ गए हमारे, आप काइंडली आगे आ जाइए। जो पीछे बैठे हैं वो काइंडली आगे आ जाए, आगे वाली ग्रुप में आए और बीच वाले पैनल में आए। थैंक यू। आप लैपटॉप लगा ये भी है, तो आपने जो भेजी स्लाइड कौन है जैसे आप अभी फैकल्टी, अभी हमारी एक फैकल्टी हो रही है, डेलीगेट
ये देखिए मैं जब इसमें मारूंगा ना तो उसकी वेव ऊपर नीचे जाएंगी। ये देखिए मैं मारूंगा ना वेव ये माइक में मसला है।
अच्छा स्टूडेंट काइंडली आप लोग अटेंडेंट बैठिए। ये अंसार साहब खुद आपको अपने जो विजिटिंग कार्ड्स हैं वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं, तो काइंडली कीप काम और कोशिश करें कि आप लोग आगे आ जाएं। हाँ जी अंसार साहब का मैं इंट्रोडक्शन दे दूं आपको कि ही इज अ वेरी सीनियर रिसोर्स and he has an experience of over 26-27 years of experience, field experience, and he's currently working as a CEO, and he has also served in Afghan University for over more than I think 12 years, and DGS as well. So I'm very honored to have him over here. Please kindly be calm and seated. Mr. Ansar, please continue your session. Thank you.
आप लोगों को जो पीछे बैठे हैं आप लोग ये पढ़ा जा रहे हैं. I'll give you a minute to read this. Has this happened to any of you?
Yes.
कितनों के साथ हुआ है? Can you have a show of hands? कितनों के साथ ऐसी कोई नाइटमेयर हुई है? और पीछे कोई नहीं? अच्छा, यहाँ कौन से बैचेस बैठे हुए हैं? फाइनल ईयर हैं? फाइनल ईयर हैं तो बेसिकली अगर आपने 1000 लाइन ऑफ कोड से ज्यादा कोड लिखा है किसी एक प्रोजेक्ट में तो इस किस्म की सिचुएशन जो है बहुत दफा हुई होगी. एंड जो चीज हम आज देखना चाह रहे हैं उसमें दैट विल होपफुली सॉल्व योर प्रॉब्लम. So this is very close to my heart because I almost gave up programming because of these problems. And then I discovered unit testing and test-driven development, and that made my life so easy and so good that I stayed in the business. I'll give you a moment to read the definition. We're talking about something very strange, which is that you write the test first, and then the actual logic, the actual implementations comes later. You write the test first. Yeah, you see. Not too sure whether this is clear to you. So the process is that you write a failing test because, as you'll see, when you write the test, it won't even compile. And then you make it compile, but it still keep failing. And then the third attempt, you make it work. We will show you that. So the step one is आपने टेस्ट लिखा है और आपने सम का मेथड कॉल किया. ठीक है, you're just asserting कि if you sum 3 and 2, you get 5. That is the test. That's step number 1. इस स्टेज पे आपका कोड कंपाइल नहीं हो रहा, इसलिए क्योंकि आपने सम नहीं लिखा हुआ, right? Next step पे now this is interesting and extremely debatable. जो मैं थोड़ा सा आपको प्रूव करने की कोशिश करूंगा in the following slides. The next step, what we are recommending that you don't solve it. You just create a method called sum, and you put in just enough information to make it compile. It's still failing. If you run it, it will still fail because आपका assert fail होगा because that will be 0. वो तो हम तो second step में 0 return करा रहे हैं, right? And expect जो आप कर रहे हैं वो जो actual value है वो 5 है, right? You're returning 0, so it will fail. But at least it's compiling. Okay? And step number 3. आवाज सही आ रही है? I'm not sure. Yes, sir. स्टेप नंबर 3 जो बिल्कुल बॉटम में चला गया है, that is where we have tried to implement it, right? जब हमने स्टेप नंबर 3 कर दिया तो now the test will start passing. Correct? Do we all agree? Will the test pass? So can anybody suggest a test that would fail the way we have implemented the logic? आपने देखा था हमने रिटर्न a plus b किया था, right? ऐसा कोई सिनेरियो या टेस्ट जहन में आ रहा है जो अगर हम ऐड कर दें इस टेस्ट स्वीट में, अभी तो एक ही टेस्ट स्वीट में एक ही टेस्ट दे रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है जो अगर हम ऐड कर दें तो टेस्ट फेल हो जाएगा? Any brave soul? I'm sure कि आप लोगों ने figure out कर लिया. Even if you think you're 25% right, raise your hand and answer. Don't worry, don't be shy. आगे बैठने का नुकसान है.
स्ट्रिंग्स भेज दें इंटीजर्स की जगह.
हाँ, बहुत आराम से इसको फिल कर सकते हैं. इन्होंने कहा स्ट्रिंग्स भेज दें, नल भेज दें, right? अच्छा, what about integer overflow, right? बहुत बड़ी वैल्यूज भेज दें, फिल हो जाएगा. So even something that looks so trivial is not that trivial, right? इसमें थोड़ा आपको सोचना पड़ेगा, right? अच्छा, ये भी एक चीज है कि आपने इंडस्ट्री से सुना होगा, and again some of the things I will say today you might find abrasive and you might not like it, but the intention is not to hurt your feelings. Intention is कि आपको बाद में तकलीफ कम हो. अभी आपके पास hopefully साल है या साल से भी ज्यादा है. The more the merrier, जितना टाइम रहेगा it's better. तो it's अगर हम पिछली स्लाइड पे जाते हैं, now do you see the value of step number 2? You see the step number 2 looked like, when we looked at it the first time, it looked a bit of an over exaggeration or overdoing something, right? But if you think about it now, step number 2, getting through step number 2 was important because actually you've done a lot of thinking in step number 1. Because आपने usually आप एक टेस्ट नहीं लिखते, right? आपने strings का टेस्ट लिखा, आपने null values का टेस्ट लिखा, आपने integer overflow का टेस्ट लिखा, right? तो जब आप step 0 execute कर रहे हैं, step number 2 execute कर रहे हैं और 0 pass कर रहे हैं, उस वक्त you are basically being very humble because you're now acknowledging that I cannot think of the correct implementation right out of the bat. I need to think about more tests before I do the implementation. You see that this is now you may have heard अगर आप इंडस्ट्री में जाते हैं या पूछते हैं अपने सीनियर से, they will tell you कि जी कोई fresh grad आता है तो 6 महीने लगते हैं उनको, before you let them test the production code, आप उनसे रिपोर्ट्स बना लेते हैं, right? You don't give them check-in access, आपके प्रोडक्शन की मास्टर ब्रांच का एक्सेस आपको नहीं दिया जाता, right? So वो क्यों नहीं दिया जाता है? इसलिए because of this reason, right? Because जो freshie आते हैं, they're good programmers, but they lack the rigor required in production. ठीक है? So उसमें कोई बुरी बात नहीं है. You're probably still smarter than most of the organization, but you just lack that discipline. अच्छा क्या, are you guys familiar? आप लोगों ने सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग तो पढ़ी होगी, आपने टेस्ट कवरेज पढ़ा है, टेस्ट कोड कवरेज. So test coverage can be defined in two ways. One is that आपके जो मैनुअल टेस्ट आपने लिखे वो कितना आपका कोड बेस कवर कर रहे हैं. दैट्स एन एस्टिमेट. दैट्स वेरी रफ. आपकी कितना फंक्शन कोड बेस तो नहीं, कितनी फंक्शनैलिटी कवर कर रहे हैं. But there's another aspect to it. Can you guys settle down, please? वो बिल्कुल पीछे भी रोज रहती हैं, आप और भी पीछे जा सकते हैं. टेस्ट कोड कवरेज में अगर हम एक और सिनेरियो देखते हैं, अभी इस वक्त जो हमने कोड लिखा है इसकी टेस्ट कवरेज इज 100%. बिफोर दिस स्लाइड हमने कोड देखा था, द टेस्ट कवरेज इज 100%. व्हाई? बिकॉज आपका जो एक्चुअल मेथड था उसके अंदर तो एक ही लाइन ऑफ कोड था, a plus b, return a plus b, right? If that line of code had to execute in the process of passing the test, your test code coverage is 100%. Right? अगर आपकी पूरी code base is that one line of code, right? So if that is executed, उसको अगर run होना पड़ गया to pass that test, so your coverage is 100%. Now, अगर हम additional एक functionality लिखते हैं, maybe in if condition or whichever way you want to do it, to handle negative values. क्या आप कहते हैं कि नहीं मेरा जो variable है actually is basically age. It's not a plus b. A plus b. I apologize for bad naming convention, but in what I'm trying to say is, let's say a and b, they represent age, right? Now they can't be negative, at least for now. तो जो negative age है वो आपको you need to filter that. So to filter that, आपकी जो return a plus b है उससे पहले आपको कुछ condition लगानी पड़ेगी. You need to check some things, right? You are adding lines of code, right? You're adding some logic to handle that. Now your test coverage is, let's say आपने एक line और add कर दी. Now if that line never gets executed, then your test coverage is only 50%. Okay? So test coverage is a simple. The reason I'm mentioning test coverage is because I wanted to show you what Sonar Cloud does. Has anybody heard of Sonar Cube or Sonar Cloud.io or has anybody worked on static code analysis? लोग वैसे मेरा अंदाजा ये है कि लोगों ने किया होता है, लेकिन वो they become shy or they I don't know why they don't raise. But अगर किसी ने किया है तो हाथ उठाते हैं, ऐसे ही दिल खुश करने के लिए हाथ उठाते हैं. Okay, tough crowd. Anyways. Okay, I think we've covered this. Okay, this is a real shot. One of the clients, उनके जो server का जो code है, उसकी coverage है, test coverage. Right, wherever जो हमने last 30 days में code checking किया है, उसकी जो test coverage है, that's on the right. That's 50%, 51%. So actually we're hurting our test coverage. And जो bottom left पे आपके आ रहा है coverage, which is 60.5, that is the overall test coverage for that server component, right? The code base is about 14, the code base is about 25,000 lines of code. Okay? In Java. So if you look at it, आप देखेंगे कि क्वालिटी गेट्स दो फेल हो रहे हैं ऊपर टॉप लेफ्ट पे. एक तो सिक्योरिटी का क्वालिटी गेट फेल तो नहीं हो रहा, बल्कि फेल हो रहा है बिकॉज़ द रिक्वायरमेंट इज दैट Sonar Cloud, when it does the static code analysis, it should be in a state, right? It's so the B में है, that's why it's failing the quality gate. There's another quality gate that's failing, which is कि हमारी requirement है 80% की. We want every time a code is checked in, it has to be 80% test coverage की 80% होनी चाहिए. That means you need to have all those tests. अगर आपके 10 lines of code है आपके actual method में, तो at least 8 lines of code जो है वो test के through execute होनी चाहिए. अगर वो नहीं हो रही है तो your quality gate will fail. हमने इतनी सख्ती नहीं की थी. You can do that your your check-in will not progress to the master branch if it's not 80%. जैसे आपने Salesforce का नाम सुना होगा, Salesforce जो है it's a huge platform, right? और लोग कहते हैं टाइम नहीं है. Salesforce का simple rule है. If your test coverage is below 75%, it will not let you push your code to production. Period. आप कहते हैं मेरी टैक्स डेडलाइन है, मेरी कंपनी बंद हो जाएगी. As far as Salesforce is concerned, sorry, 75% टेस्ट कवरेज नहीं है, you cannot push your code to production. ठीक है, हम इतने सख्त नहीं है, हम करने दे देते हैं, लेकिन हम क्वालिटी गेट को फ्लैग करते हैं. एंड देन जो भी मॉड्यूल लीड होता है उसको जवाब देना पड़ता है कि why did you bypass the quality gate. ठीक है, अच्छा, why are we so stringent? The reason we are stringent is because between us, मैंने जो चीज देखी है कि अगर आप 50% टेस्ट कवरेज भी कवर कर लेते हैं, you're pretty stable. But 80% is better, 100% is even better. And sometimes you go beyond 100%, but it only shows 100%. Because होता ही है कि you feel that you need more tests. So you're exercising the same lines of code, but you still have more tests because you want to make sure that बाद में कोई आके changes करेगा तो भी वो break ना कर सके उसकी intention को, core logic, right? So sometimes you go beyond 100%. You have 100% test coverage, yet you write more tests. And by the way, these tests run every time you check in. Every time you check in your code to a local branch or a master branch, all the tests will run. You can run them locally on your machine also. ठीक है? अच्छा, उसका फायदा, एक और फायदा ये हुआ कि this particular client during COVID इनका use case ऐसा था, so they grew 50 times in volume. I'm not saying 5 times. I'm not saying, it's 50 times. So they were doing live video calls. So they were doing 5,000 live video calls a month, and it took them 5 years to get to 5,000 live video calls a month. And then they went to 250,000 live video calls a month within a few months. The code was stable. Of course, it was all on IBM Cloud. Then they shifted to Amazon Cloud, but because the code was so well written and they had thought of everything and the tests were there, the scaling could happen. It's not the only reason the scaling happened, but this is one of the reasons, right? Because in software, we know that it's very unforgiving, so you can fail for so many reasons. It's very hard to pass. It's like, playing a cricket match and trying to score 100, right? There's so many ways you can get out before 100, right? And there's only very few pathways to 100. So anyway, so I wanted to show you there are other things here. So this is static code analysis. So your code is not running, they've just looked at your code, algorithms have looked at your code and they've extracted all this information. The other thing I love about is the right side. The last 30 days. This part, I love this because when you start on the journey of starting to write, so you have a code base, let's say you're doing a 5-year project and it keeps breaking at the wrong time. And you've decided now that, okay, I want to write all these, and make sure if you write these unit tests, make sure you mention this on your resume, make sure you mention this to your interviewers when you go for your job interviews, right? Because this is something very rare. This is something that people talk about. This is something that people ask in interviews, but very few teams actually follow. Right? So if you write unit tests in your FYP, of course, it will help your FYP, number one. Number two is that it will also help you get hired. So the good thing about the right part is that it shows you progress on your recent check-ins. So when you're looking at 25,000 lines of code and you want to now start writing test cases for it, it's a daunting task, right? But when you start with the right side, what we're saying is that this is only tracking your test coverage for the new code. So you're checking, you just checked in 100 lines of code. It's very easy to have that 100% test covered, right? So it's very motivating. Before we get into this, any questions? आगे वालों को पकड़ लेते हैं. Laptop. Do you have a question for me? नहीं, मैं ऐसी कोई सवाल. Anybody? I've already picked on him. आप में से? अच्छा. Some of the things जो जब आप पढ़ रहे होते हैं, एक general I would say कि what I've noticed is that even if you're in the first year or the second year, if you have more time, it's better. It is very good to make some friends in the industry. Okay, it's always hard, but you can't be shy. You have to go out there. You have to make friends, and then you have to ask these questions of, how do you guys work? And that will also tell you, some of the problems you face. So the first slide we looked at, उसमें जा सकते हो बैक करके वो जो शुरू में हमने स्लाइड दिखाई थी जिसके अंदर I think a lot of people came late. ये सिनेरियो प्रोडक्शन में भी मतलब इंडस्ट्री में भी हर वक्त याद आता है, राइट? रात को 2 नहीं बज रहे होते हैं होपफुली, लेकिन बज भी रहे होते हैं. And in that scenario, money is on the line, right? Your job could be on the line. Your boss's job could be on the line, right? So you will hear stories, and then people are very proud of these stories. And I was too. मतलब मैंने भी test coverage तो लेकिन 10 साल पहले discover की थी, but I've been developing software for 26 years. So I graduated in before this campus was built. हमारी convocation इस campus में हुई. तो हमने तो वहाँ नर्सरी campus से पढ़ा था. I finished in December 94. तो 26 साल हो गए डेवलपमेंट करते हुए. लेकिन again, it's hard work, but a lot of it is self-inflicted wounds, right? You're doing stuff to yourself, then you get into a fix, and then you say they don't give us enough time, right? फिर वो victim mentality में चले जाते हैं. You blame everybody except yourself. So there's what I've noticed is that there are problems at every level of software development. Requirements gathering में भी issue होगा, हर level पे issue होगा, right? But the least thing you can do as a developer is कि आप अगर टेस्ट केस लिख रहे हैं तो आप अपने लिए आसानी ये कर रहे हैं कि जब वो चेंजेस आती हैं और लास्ट मिनट रिक्वायरमेंट चेंज आती है, तो योर टेस्ट एक्चुअली हेल्प यू स्टे स्टेबल. So now people have accepted that you will be given new requirements, because client के बारे में वो कहते हैं ना कि if you ask the client what do you want, they say I don't know what I want. But when you build something and they give you a rough idea of what they want, and you build something and then you show it to them. So the joke is that they say that, oh, I don't know what I want, but that's not it. So once you build it, and that's true for software, because it's very hard to conceive it. It's something in your imagination. So to think that I will do perfect requirements, I will do perfect design, and nothing will change is fooling yourself, right? Things will change for sure. If you do the best engineering, best requirement, best design, last minute changes will come through. Or maybe once you go into production, changes after a few weeks come through, right? I'm seriously doubt कि पीछे पढ़ा जा रहा है. आपको पढ़ा जा रहा है? Can you read this? Right, Kenya? You can read it. जो नीचे की लाइन है, has anybody heard of merge hell? Has anybody tried to merge code from 2 or 3 developers after the code has grown a bit? merge करने की कोशिश की है ना, तो फिर क्या हुआ? ठीक है ना? So real life में, because let's say आपकी टीम में 10 developers हैं, right? And आपको ship करना है, and you try to merge, sometimes it takes 2-3 days. It takes 2-3 days to merge your code. ठीक है? अभी tools बहुत अच्छे आ गए हैं, techniques बहुत अच्छी हो गई हैं, तो अगर आज की दुनिया में भी अगर 2-3 दिन ले रहा है, तो वो सेल्फ इन्फ्लिक्टेड वुंड वाली बात है कि वो अपने ऊपर ही उन्होंने जोन किया है, जरूरत नहीं है इतनी तकलीफ की, देयर आर टूल्स टू हेल्प. बट अगर आप उन टूल्स के साथ आप ये टेक्निक ऐड कर लें ऑफ राइटिंग योर यूनिट टेस्ट, राइट, and these are automated tests, this is not QA's work, okay? QA will not write these tests for you, so the developer has to write it, because the developer has to first ensure they have built what they wanted to build, right? So that's how you prove. So what happens is that what I have experienced is that if you're using मैं एक प्रोग्राम लिख रहा था जिसके अंदर काफी रिकर्जन भी थी, और it was pretty complex, or it was and I couldn't work on it regularly. It was a side project, so I would get to it every week or so. After week there would always be a gap, so I would always need to recollect my code. What was I trying to do here, right? Obviously the code was not very well written. If it was, the code would speak for itself, right? But it wasn't that well written, and because I had these tests with me, I would run every 15 minutes, half an hour, I would just run my test suite. So if I could not, so whatever feature I was adding, if I could not figure out why it didn't work properly, all I had to do was throw away half an hour of work. I didn't have to throw away 5 hours. Right? So it gives you a lot of flexibility. Next. सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियरिंग में आपने कितने टाइप के टेस्टिंग पढ़ी? थोड़ा सा आगे चलाएं, तो अच्छे लोग बैठे हैं आगे, उनको माफ कर देते हैं.
Unit testing. Unit testing. Load testing.
Anybody for regression? इसके अब क्या वो करा सकते वो वाला ओह let's still pick on them. or smoke testing. Anybody who can explain regression testing? Anybody who can explain smoke testing? कोई नहीं, come on. आपके सॉफ्टवेयर के टीचर मैं sometimes I teach courses agile master's level पे, so I just tell my students when I'm about to pass, I say, please don't tell anybody I taught you this course. Some students have to tell them.
So regression testing is a very fancy name. It's got nothing to do with your statistical regression. It's just something to say that आपके जो भी automated test, बल्कि automated को भी छोड़ दें, आपके जो manual test suite है, या आपने test cases लिखे हैं, आप all you do is that every time you ship a new feature, you run all those test cases on that new build. ठीक है, आपकी जो नई release है, उस पर आप सारे scenarios चला देते हैं, right? Because you would be very frustrated अगर आप फर्स्ट करें आप दराज यूज कर रहे हैं और दराज पे suddenly checkout चलना रुक गया, just because they added a feature, अब वो checkout नहीं कर रहा, right? That doesn't happen in production because that can't happen because there are people who test, right? हम उनको testers कहते हैं, उनको QA कहते हैं, और वो manually भी test करते हैं, and then they also test. उनके पास automated tools भी होते हैं to test, right? ये जो हमारा focus है ना, there are 3 levels of testing. अगर आप automation की बात करें, क्योंकि अभी with agile and with you want to release quickly, there's no concept of doing a lot of manual testing. You do some exploratory testing manually, but you test everything in an automated fashion. Even if you're in the testing department, you would use tools like Selenium to do end-to-end tests, right? And they're very good tools, they're बहुत mature हो गए. So there are 3 layers. The top is the end-to-end test, which is more at the UI layer, but it tests the whole stack. And then there's integration test, and then there's unit test, right? And they're all automated. So unit test and integration test developers लिखते हैं, जिसने कोड लिखा है वो लिखता है, और जो end-to-end test है वो अक्सर UI के QA के लोग लिखते हैं. So regression testing is basically testing all the key features, but ideally all the features all over, right? Because any feature that stops working is always used by someone, hopefully, and it's very frustrating to see it stop working, right? In production. So you test everything all over again. And I've seen teams that spend a month or so on just regression testing. अगर वो manual कर रहे हैं, एक महीने से वो regression testing कर रहे हैं. So smoke testing is something that only tests only your happy flow, your key flows. आप कहते हैं कि ये कुछ भी हो जाए मेरी shopping cart चलनी चाहिए, बाकी कुछ चले ना चले, right? So वो फिर smoke testing आता है. So do you guys agree with this? Does anybody have a comment about this? Anybody? लेके चले अच्छा माइक आपके पास सॉरी नहीं वो उनको काली शर्ट वाले टी शर्ट वाले दे दे साहब आपको बिल्कुल करीब है बिल्कुल लेफ्ट पे देखो यस
जी सर
डू यू हैव अ कमेंट अबाउट दिस
नो सर
अच्छा पढ़ के सुना दो
सर पर बहुत टाइम पे जो है ना बहुत कभी-कभी बहुत टाइम फिक्स करने में भी लग जाता है बग को.
Yeah, absolutely. There is a bug, and we have to fix it. We agree. Let's say it took you 3 hours to fix the bug. How much of your time would be spent in searching कि मैं कहाँ fix करूँ? अगर बड़ी कोड बेस है, तो आपका कितना टाइम लगेगा ये ढूंढने में कि ये बग है किधर और कितना लगेगा उसको फिक्स करने?
सर 2 घंटे लग सकते हैं अगर इतना बड़ा सिस्टम हो.
हाँ, तो हम this is the point I'm trying to make कि
80% time, and you can test it in your assignments also, especially in your FIP. 80% time is spent in just searching कि आप कहाँ से आए, because there is a ripple effect. So there is a problem somewhere, और वो ripple हो के कहीं और show हो रहा है, manifest कहीं और हो रहा है, and you go reverse and you keep digging. तो आपका usually जितना मैंने देखा है 80% time is spent in searching for the problem कि है किधर, and then fixing it. Fixing is 20%, right? So जो टेस्ट केसेस का फायदा, यूनिट टेस्ट, जो ऑटोमेटेड यूनिट टेस्ट की हम बात कर रहे हैं या टेस्ट ड्रिवन डेवलपमेंट की बात कर रहे हैं, which is better for us जो हम यंग डेवलपर्स हैं, उनके लिए टेस्ट ड्रिवन डेवलपमेंट is better because you write the test first and then you implement. ऐसे मैं कह रहा था, अगर आप कहते हैं मैं बाद में लिखूंगा तो वो बाद में नहीं आता. और एक और भी चीज है, there is something called solid principles. So if you're following solid principles, then writing the test.
Student, kindly sit down. Be patient.
अभी मेरा तो 5 मिनट है ना.
अभी 5 मिनट है.
So basically what happens is that आपका next. Again, something to ask your seniors जो इंडस्ट्री में काम करें. Everywhere you will go, there will be 2 or 3 developers हर project पे who know everything about the project, and बाकी सब जो है they are in the dark. People don't know what's happening. तो हर चीज के लिए उन्हीं 3 लोगों के पास जाना पड़ता है. अच्छा, वो जो 3 लोग हैं वो उसको डॉक्यूमेंट भी नहीं करेंगे, वो बताएंगे भी नहीं, वो सबसे बिजी भी होंगे, 12 घंटे 14 घंटे काम भी करते होंगे. If you dig deeper, तो उन 3 लोगों की जो है वो प्रमोशन भी हर साल होती होगी और उनकी तनख्वाह भी ज्यादा होगी. So it's a scam, right? People hold information, HORDE wala hold. They hold information and they make you dependent. The organization and everybody around dependent on them, right? So unit tests इसलिए भी लोग नहीं लिखना पसंद करते because it opens up information. Because the moment it's like a specification for each method, you've written it in the test because you've written the intention in the test, right? टेस्ट में आपने सारी इंटेंशन तो लिख दी है, and it's very easy to read, और उसका नेमिंग भी है. So तरह मेरी ये अगर मैं I would request कि ये प्रेजेंटेशन कंप्लीट तो नहीं कर पाएंगे, लेकिन फिर आप ईमेल कर दीजिए सबको.
Yes, I will.
You just go to the last slide. Okay, this is better. Okay, these are some references. ये 10 साल पहले 9 साल पहले 200 लेक्चर्स हैं जावा में. And they're 15 minutes each, and you can follow along. And then, अगर आप इसको follow कर लेते हैं, तो you learn 3 things. ये James Shore के lectures हैं, YouTube पे free हैं. Even if you can follow them in C# as well, it's the same thing. You will learn how to write good tests, how to do test development, how to do evolutionary design. Evolutionary design is a fantastic concept which is hated by people who call themselves software architects. Architects जो हैं, they will not like evolution because they make their money based on big upfront designs, right? But now we're saying these don't work. The software changes, the decisions change, right? So अगर अभी series follow करते हैं, even अगर आप first 50 follow कर लेते हैं, while coding along, you will be able to get a very strong feeling of how powerful test driven development is. और एक चीज इसमें और है, कुछ 11th या 12th लेक्चर में जाके ना, he moves from a primitive type to a class. For example, वो integers use कर रहे थे and they wanted to move to dollar. जैसे हम कह रहे हैं ना age, जैसे हम dollar से move कर रहे हैं. So the whole system had to be moved to dollar rather than using integers for those variables. तो वो because the tests were there, they could do it very fast. तो वो वहां जाके आपके aha moment आता है कि how test development helps you go faster actually. ठीक है, so I'll stop here. Thank you.
Thank you. Student, kindly be seated for just 1 minute. Thank you all of the students. Thank you so much for attending the session. God bless.